All right, hello. My name's Justin Peruka, and this is my audience for my speech. Hello. And we're gonna begin. All right. So, how many of you have ever played sports or played in a sports recreation place in your life? Raise your hand. All right, good. So have I. I played basketball. I played in football. I was in a PE class. I played baseball as well. So I was in a whole bunch of different class activities, and I loved every each one of them. I also want to ask you guys another question. How many of you have ever experienced injuries when you were playing a sport or an activity in that regard? Yeah. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of sports out there that can cause certain types of injuries. One of them I saw a lot of was football. And football, there was a lot of concussions I saw when I was on the high school team. And there's one particular moment that kind of opened my eyes is when our team was putting off the ball, and my second cousin went to go tackle the guy that was going to receive the punt, and instead of tackling him properly, he put his head down and ran straight into him. Now this was a big hit, but unfortunately he hurt himself as well, and it's caused a concussion, and he was a little bit blacked out a little, couldn't remember what was going on. And it helped me realize that not all sports are going to be completely safe, whether it be baseball, whether it be hockey, or whether it be probably even golf. I mean, there's some crazy stories where people got hit with golf balls and it was kind of fatal. So I was trying to look at both sides and see what could make each sport kind of safer, but mainly for football. And what kind of the two sides of the argument was either to make safer equipment or to help people understand the fundamentals. And as I was researching this, I decided to pick the side that helped to help people understand the fundamentals. And because of this, I'm going to give you two reasons why. The first reason is because our sports equipment has evolved over time, but we can see still that injuries still occur. And the second, it will lower the cost of the medical bills and the injuries that players go through. So first, I'm going to show you a picture of the evolution of the football helmet. All right, see that? So as you can see, the football helmet has gone through many different stages. It started to go through leather, and then you can see it goes through that little strap, and then soon we started putting plastic and the bars in front of it so it can keep us safer. But even though it looks like it's gotten a lot safer, concussions and other kind of head injuries still occur. And another one of the examples too is the pads too. The pads have evolved over time. It hasn't just been like just leather pads. It's evolved over time, but we still see people get hit, all that stuff. So even though the equipment has evolved over time, it still hasn't become super safe. It has become safer, but it still hasn't completely made the football starts in this example, safe. The same could go for other stuff like braces. It could go for baseball helmets, for catchers equipment. So we see here that evolution of the equipment does not guarantee the safety of the sports. Um, so let me close out of that picture. So according to USA Today, a website on their article, it says over 1.35 million youth have serious sports injuries, and that's a lot. And even youth do not know exactly the full potential of the sport or all the rules. So that's a lot of youth, and that's a lot of injuries that could potentially affect their future. So the second point I want to go over, it will lower if we focused on continuing the basics of the sport instead of just mainly focusing on the equipment, we can lower the cost of the sport or the medical injuries of the sport. If at time we could see, I remember when I was in football, renting or even like borrowing sports equipment cost a lot of money. I think it was like either $200 or $300 for everything for equipment. That's a lot. And if you want to go even higher for special equipment for you to make it to make it even more protective, that's going to still add a cost of money. But if we focus on the fundamentals like tackling right or even like make sure you don't do any risky moves in football or in other kinds of sports. We can see a greatly reduced risk of injuries, and the reduced risk of injuries would allow us not to spend as much money for medical bills or those injuries, or even for extra equipment. Even the NFL put $100 million in the research of head trauma because the injuries have gotten so bad. So we see a great. We don't want to pay more for our equipment for sports, or pay more for our sports participation, so our kids will get easily injured. In conclusion, we every sport we love every sport. We love every sport within our interests. So let me try again. We love our everyone here loves a sport, no matter who they are, whether it be something well known like football, baseball, or basketball, or something small like I heard something called Quidditch. But regardless of that, there are rules and equipment that we need to follow, and if we follow those rules and fundamentals that we know that are taught to us, then we can greatly reduce the risk of us being injured and have an effect in our future lives. Thank you.